What's up, guys? Nerdy Kid Dude of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Station, and today we have a deck profile of Bubblebeat with a friend of mine from Locals, and my camera is really out of focus.
Okay, it's
There we go. Oh, okay, go.
pretty standard Bubblebeat, except for the side deck's a little different.
It's meta!
Shut up. Okay, so start out with the Stratos, obviously. Search everything. Triple Alias. Beater. Light for Miracle Fusion. And Gemini Spark.
So great for going for Shining. Stupid
Triple
card.
Bubble Man. Add speed. Sometimes I get off the effect.
Rare Super
Draw
Ultimate.
Yep. The rare is actually pretty hard to find.
What's it from?
CRV.
Cybernetic Revolution.
Next, only 7 monsters for the monster lineup. Obviously.
See, I don't get why you draw like 2 a hand, and yet you only run 7.
I don't know, it's weird.
It's like there's 33 other cards.
Yep.
Spell
Okay,
lineup.
Spells. 3 Miracle. I don't have any cool looking ones, just the rares, but...
Run Treeborn.
No. 3 Miracle, obviously. 3 E-Call. I need to get another shiny one, because that one looks dumb. Searches out everything. And the Rhoda for searching.
Yeah.
More consistency. 3 Pot of Dualis. Get everything to my hand that I need.
That card's annoying.
3 Gemini Spark for the Alias.
Plus, it's amazing just because you can chain it from your hand.
Yeah, some people run 2, and I don't know why, because you recycle like crazy in this deck. Okay, so 3 Gemini Spark. I'm proxying 2 Chalices. I know, I feel kind of nubbish, but I'm getting them tomorrow, so for locals. So these are 2 Chalices, and I don't run Lance because it's not as good in this deck, because it's like you usually set it, right, for the Bubble Man, and then when you go off, you can't activate it that turn to stop it from, like, your Blade Armor from getting Bottomless or whatever. So it's not that good. So Chalice is way better, because you use it on your opponent's turn more often. Staples, Monster Born, Dark Hole, Book of Moon, and MST. I don't run heavy.
That's what I was about to ask. Why don't you run heavy?
Well, I was running it, but I took it out for a Chalice, like one of them out for a Chalice. I mean, actually, sometimes I was running it. Sometimes it is pretty good, because I use up my back row pretty quick. But I rather have the Chalice set. So.
Would you consider taking an MST out for the heavy, or you like the one MST?
I like the one MST because it's when I set it for after going off for Bubblebeat, like for the Bubble Man and stuff, it's chainable next turn.
Yeah. Can you imagine how stupid that'd be if heavy was a quick play?
That'd be ridiculous.
During your end phase, I'm gonna remove your whole backfield.
Yeah. Last spell, Super Poly. I might not have a hand a lot, but it's a really good card, and it's chainable all the time. You can't chain anything after it. You can't even chain on the summon, so it's really good.
When Elemental Hero Escarada comes out, that card's gonna be stupid.
Oh, so good. I might even play Fusion
Gate
Heroes, because that's the best.
He's played Heroes for a while. It's usually some variant.
Yeah.
Solemn Brigade.
Yeah. Obvious staples. Yeah, I did play Super Fishy, like Fish OTK for a while, and I also played what's it called? I played Dark Worlds, but not as my main deck. There's one other one I can't think of.
Camera keeps wigging out.
2 Hero Blast to recycle monsters, because I only run 7, and pops a card. So it's double Torrential.
Sorry about the focusing issue, guys. My camera's being really stupid.
Double Torrential because it's so good, and I love that it went to 2 in the...
That's so stupid.
I love that it went to 2 because it's like it stops overextending pretty much.
Our first tournament at Locals or whatever, one of our friends, we call him, his name's Alex, but we when he found out the Torrential went to 2, he's like, yes! It was really funny.
Yeah.
Just the way he ran his Black Wings was really interesting.
Mirror Force?
Yeah. That's debatable.
2 bottomless. A lot of people are running chain instead of bottomless, but I like bottomless because I don't want them to have a monster like ever. So it's more removal, like getting their monsters away instead of chaining it and then next turn them just overlaying with it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I don't like chain. Although I was thinking about maybe putting one in and taking one bottomless out, but I have to think about that. Tech choice, compulse.
So amazing.
So good. Just gets rid of everything pretty much whenever I want it to be gone. Insectors, summon dragonfly, activate compulse. Okay, your turn's over.
Yeah, exactly.
And then one Starlight Road because I set so much.
I didn't know you mean that.
Oh, I mean it. It's so good. At locals, or not locals, at regionals, I had like 2 back row. Like this was a mirror match and we were going back and forth and back and forth. I won game 1 with the OTK with Stratos and Reborn, and then game 2 he got it after like a long duel. We got down really low on cards, and then game 3 it was going back and forth, and a bunch of my friends from our shop were like sitting around and like watching, and then it was turn 5, it went to time. It was his last turn, and he had a bunch of stuff. He had Stratos, and he was gonna go for like a bowman and get like 4,400 damage on me. He started with the Dark Hole, and I had Blade Armor and a Shining, and I Starlight Roaded, and everyone was just like, oh.
That's awesome.
It was so great.
Wait, so people from the shop were watching you?
Yeah, like 4 people.
That's awesome.
And Jason gave me like a hit on the arm. He's like, oh. And I was like, yeah. So that's 40 cards. Yep. Okay.
Most of the time you grab the deck and you go like that.
I know, I'm not very good at it.
You just did it. Alright, go ahead.
Extra deck. 2 Shining, because it's amazing.
You don't think 3 is too many?
There's no room, really.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, go ahead.
2-0. Super good with the Bubble Men. Gets rid of their monsters. 1 Tornado.
Ah, wait a second. Focusing issue. This thing's bugging me so bad. Yeah, go ahead.
1 Tornado. With Stratos, sometimes I need to, or Super Poly or whatever. 1 Gaia for Super Poly, and it works with side once you get into that. 1 Nova Master for the Super Poly against the Dino Rabbit matchup.
$15.
Yeah. Too much in my opinion, but it's the one that hasn't gotten reprinted yet, so. Stardust for Starlight Road. Now we got into the Xyz. Maestroke.
I'm still learning about how amazing this card is.
It's so great. I'm going to run 2 and take out a Blade Armor because I'm running 3 just because I have 3 and I don't have another Maestroke. So, yeah, it's amazing. It's better than Utopia.
Living Book of Moon, and it has the Gachi Gachi effect where it doesn't get destroyed.
Yep.
So dumb.
He didn't know the Gachi Gachi effect, the destruction one.
Yeah, so I tried to Icarus it.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. Utopia for Utopia Ray, and just because it's a good 2500 beat stick. Photon Papilloperative, whatever, butterfly thing. It's pretty good. It wins games if you just have to do a little bit more damage and you just flip their thing. Or you get a Maestroke in him on the field, and then you use Maestroke's effect to flip a big monster defense. Use this effect, flip it back up. It only has 600 attack. It loses 600 attack. It's pretty good. I like it. 1 Utopia Ray wins games.
Yeah.
Game changer. I lost the Dino Rabbit when he was at 400 after the first turn. He was at 400. I hit him with a Blade Armor twice and a Shining, and then he goes into Utopia Ray and gets match. So, it's kind of sucked. 3 Blade Armor. I might take out 1 for another Maestroke. A lot of people are playing the Gem Knight guy, 2600 with no effect.
Pearl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's pretty good. I mean, I might put in 1 just because he's a beater, but the thing is, and I side skill drain, but the thing is, like, he doesn't detach to materials, so, like, I couldn't detach and then go Miracle right after.
Yeah.
Like I can with Blade Armor or with Maestroke. I don't know. I have to play test it with one. So.
Yeah. And then I'm running short on time, but go ahead and do a quick review of your side deck really quick.
Okay. So this is where it changes up from normal. I side into macro with survivors. They're really good when I don't have... usually when I side into macro, before I put these in, I didn't have a monster.
Yeah.
And so it was really, really bad, so I put those in because now I always have a monster.
And then Barbaros for the skill drains.
Double Barbaros. It's really good when I side in skill drain and I don't want to go into blade armor. I'll just side out the Bubblebeat engine. Double parallel world fusion. Side out my miracles, go into this when I go into macro. It's really good. I still get out my beaters and recycle my monsters. 3 macro because it works really well with. It's probably like the #1 anti-meta card right now. Pretty much, I love it so much. Everything except for Dino Rabbit, and it even kind of hurts them with their Sabrosauruses and stuff, not going to the graveyard for Pot of Avarice. So, yeah, it's super great. 3 Shadow Imprisoning. I was thinking about cutting it down to 2, but it's, like, really good against Dark Worlds, and we have, like, 2 Dark Worlds players in our shop.
Yeah, and 3 Insectors.
Yeah, so, I mean, I would cut it down to 2 for Insectors, because I'd side in Skill Drain against Insectors, but I'm not going to side in Skill Drain against Dark Worlds, so I keep it at 3. And then 2 Skill Drain, because...
You know what's going to be really cool is that in Turbo Pack 8, skill drain's going to be an Ultra. How cool is that?
It's going to be cool. Especially since it's, like, expensive right now.
Yeah, exactly.
It's, like, 5 to 10.
Yeah, so that's pretty much the main, side, and extra deck. Are there any last comments you want to make?
Just don't shut down the side deck right away. Try it out with the macro and stuff. It's actually super fun to play.
It's annoying, that's what it is. Alright, peace out, YouTube.
See ya.